welcome back to the channel. So we've had a lot of spring rain here in Pennsylvania, and if you can't already tell the theme here, when it's raining and snowing, I do extra baking. Of course, whenever you're kind of stuck inside, it's great to have things like this to do as well. So today I want to talk a little bit more about adding sourdough discard to your recipes, what all you can do with it, and in particular, I want to talk about 2 sourdough cookie recipes that I have. So there's a lot of mixed things online from sourdough bakers. Some people completely get rid of their discard. Some people are like me and like to use it up as much as possible. So I have a container that I keep in my fridge that whenever I need to discard some of my starter, I store it in there. I'll leave it in there for up to a couple weeks. This is actually the container that I typically use. Reminder too that you do not need fancy things for sourdough. This is empty right now. This is literally just something I found from Dollar General. It's ceramic, but I know for sure it is not like heat safe, so I thought it was cute and I wanted to find a purpose for it. I am one of those people that I do not like it to go to waste, so every couple weeks I make a large batch of pizza dough, and that is in particular what I like to use like the older discard for, because if it has been sitting in the fridge for a couple weeks, it will be a little more sour, so it's perfect for something like that. Now, if you were making a baked good like a cookie, I definitely like this discard to be a little bit more fresh, so it's not as sour, if that makes sense. So there's of course tons of information online about this. I am not an expert. This is just what I've done the last couple years and it works for me. So the thing that I have learned with adding discard to recipes is that it just enhances the flavor and texture of things. So especially with a baked good like cookies, it really just balances out the sweetness, which I personally love. So the first recipe that we're gonna do today is just peanut butter cookies. So this is actually a recipe that I have from a family member. It's from an older Better Home and Gardens magazine. So I actually was able to find a picture of like that specific page from the magazine online, which I thought was cool to include in here. But it actually is for peanut butter cookies with Snickers in the middle, like little mini Snickers. I just use this as my base peanut butter cookie recipe, and I've just added random things from there, like to make peanut butter blossoms or to add chocolate chips or whatever you want to do. After making this recipe a couple times, I was getting into sourdough more and I realized I could add some discard. So I tried it out. I added maybe half a cup. I do just kind of eyeball it, but I would say that's about the standard that I use. And it made the best peanut butter cookies that I've ever had. The second cookie recipe that we're going to do today is Funfetti cheesecake cookies. So this is a recipe from Axa Sourdough. She's one of the people that I've followed for quite a while with everything. And this recipe, of course, already calls for discard, so you don't have to, have any guesswork there. This is the most like unique cookie recipe I've ever come across, honestly. And it's always kind of in my baking rotation just because I've never had anything else like it. do come across this video, I hope it makes you want to try one of these recipes. Even if you don't have sourdough starter or discard handy, you can of course make the first recipe just the original way. Don't forget to subscribe if these videos are something that you're into, or if you want to see the more exciting things that we do whenever the weather warms up a little bit. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.